Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the FF6 event that just sort of snuck in here. The bonus stuff. It's going to be sneaking in under the radar of the fest, more the merrier. Introduction of, I think, the last two party members for 6, Go-Go and Umaru. I could have sworn I preloaded this. So yes, now the game has 2 different versions of Go-Go in there, which is really funny. Where's my 12 different versions of Gilgamesh, Dina? Come on. Anyway, starting this off with the plus, not actually a boss rush this time. It's the Holy Dragon, and that's it. And Holy Dragon, of course, does its gimmick of dispelling and only casting Holy, so you want to inflict it with slow, you want to mind break it, and call it a day. So, general strategy is as follows. We have some debuffs up top. The big thing is that Mind Break into that Armor Breakdown to do damage on the boss, a slow, and a shell. Just to get work done. Fairly simple, all things considered. I want to see if there's anything fun. Anything fun and new on the list. We did... Oh shit! Hell yeah! What is Gilgamesh? There's no icon for this. I feel like I had to step out and step back in. There we go. Okay, we've loaded it. It's in now. Yeah, I think Gilgamesh is just a demon. I don't know. It's hard to say what Gilgamesh is. I don't think any of the Final Fantasies actually just straight up explain what would be a mesh. Thinking. Oh, that's not it. Let's get this in there. Yeah, I've heard that. And I've kind of felt that too with the roulette. Like, I've gotten barely anything. Chip-wise, that is. Anywho. I was messing with the thing earlier. Alright, let's do this thing right here. Show this baby off. The animation's great on it. I love the animation. It's a shame it doesn't do that much damage. But, you know, I'll take the party-wide haste Daga and 15% to all stats. Yeah, that's real nice. Nice. Furion's USB is real cool. That's the one I was hoping I was going to pull, but, you know, I'll take the Warrior of Light one I got. Oof. You know, again, I don't think it's a bad... Actually, I'm curious. Is this affected by row? Maybe that's why it did a lot of, not that much damage. So it's, you know, let's take a look at that snout again. Yeah, okay, it's affected by row. And maybe, actually, I should see. I'm kind of curious what the stats on that Tyro might have been. I'm curious if that thing can do decent damage. Like, the buffs are real nice, don't get me wrong. I'm just curious if that thing can ever do good damage. Roaming warriors don't get buffs though. Roaming warriors go entirely off the caster stats. Yeah, it was due to breaks. Which means it's ranged and it goes from back row. Anyway. So we got the Three Stooges here. They're highly magic based. They can cast silent and slow on your party. That's about it. AoE is very good in this fight, so invest in that. And also, you have to lower at least mag defense resistance. Luckily, in Realm, we have a dancer. Yeah, I get. Yeah. Tyro's OSB still has a higher multiplier, but the USB gives a bigger buff and haste Aga, so I would actually say that it's better in that sense. Hey, Dragon Flame. We're pretty alright. We're just making our way through the plus fights. While I try and precariously not move my head that much, so that my failing mic doesn't completely shit out on me. But real talk, like even though we just got USB 2, how about that USB 3 for Tyro? There's the good shit. USB 3 looks completely busted and stupid. I mean, I know why they did it. They wanted to introduce a new wall. That's about it. Yep, that's it. No. It's not exactly wall plus Riku USB. It is wall plus protect and Shelga. It's literally. Oh, and Hey Saga. It's literally if you have your own stat buffs, you don't need to bring anything else anymore. You can just bring this as a roaming warrior forever and be fine. So this is going to be my strategy when I get to this on stream. Terror casts AoEs. Good! How's that working out for you? Why are you doing this? Stop it. No! I've been outdone. I mean, throw in level 5 death in a in any old Final Fantasy, but like throw it in as a joke. Like, yeah, most people are 99 now, so it won't do anything. But throw it in as a joke. Just be like, oh, he has level 99 death. Uh-oh. No. All right, the new samurai moves. So we got a 5-star retaliate move now. So that's all nice and good, and then one that does more damage if you're in retaliate. Two very strong moves for the samurai move set, but really kind of only work if something is fire weak. Rexol is a boss that I have no idea what he does. I saw that he was weak to ice and kind of built a team around that. Ooh, 8 Mighty Guard was a strong thing when it first came out. A little bit outdated now, but still very nice. It does require you kind of diving Quistis to make her a halfway decent character. Because, sorry Quistis, your moveset is confusing and lacking. Locke, what are you doing? So, we got a little bit of ice damage there and here. Still got those dances, still got that steel armor for conditions, and of course a protecting Shelga to keep my party hale and hearty. Well, there are actually aspects, including like the. Sorry, I'm leaning forward a little bit, and I don't want to break my mic. There are things about ninja abilities that have had my opinions changed a little bit since that original Edge USB sucks. And also, Shadow's USB is a little different. And, you know, I'll give my opinions on that when it occurs. Who is the worst non-core character in the game? Gao is up there. Like, Gao can do power chain full charge. Like, he can do that. But he has yet to get a good break. Gao has yet to get a break that I've looked at and been like, yeah, okay, that makes the character better. Where, like, I can say that about Cyan. Which I'm surprised nobody said Cyan. Anyway. Alright, let's get those boys debuffed. It should be noted that unlike... Oh, I forgot to cast the Roaming Warrior. Oops! Let's up that speed a bit so we're not waiting around forever. Very aggressive for spellcasting, aren't they? Yeah, when does Realm get the sketch glitch? What's her her USB is Portrait of a Goddess, that's right. Which... Well... Drive out the demons. Yeah, of course it's the last one I check, right? Wait. Okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna blow them up. Yeah, I think the mechanics of this boss changed, but they did not change the dialogue. The rare occasion where my, less than the same for the ults fervor, for learning the fights comes to bite me in the butt. Oh wait, did Realm miss? Alright, well, anyway, there we go. He's back. I was a little worried because the one thing I did read and took away from this is that he has a more aggressive and dangerous moveset if you kill his ads. I didn't know that's what kept him from possessing, but now we know! Chat, yeah. Chad is reporting that he was probably in Realm, and Realm missed hitting herself. That makes sense. Also, I said, the boss gets more aggressive. Alright. Moving on to summons, it seems. Yeah, Golbez's VSB is real fucking good. Golbez just has a weird, goofy, unique skill set. I mean, Scroll Token, he technically has, he has access to water with Black Magic. So the only thing he doesn't have access to is Wind, which he also has access to with Meltdown. So he's actually got the full coverage. I would say that the thing that he's maybe the most lacking on is Holy. Unless he has 4-star summoning, but then at the same time, Alexander's a little outdated at this point. Thank you for the bits. And yeah, the ultimate here is a rehashing of an old ultimate. And here we have the dark version of the ninja moves that we just got. One that lets you stack blinks, and then the other one that does more damage the more blinks you have. Whoa! 6. Oh, right, new comments from the creators. Oh, and there's a tournament tomorrow. Right. God damn it. Okay. So this is the Imperial Platoon Gauntlet again. This was a ultimate a couple events back, a couple of 6 events back. And back then it was really rough. This one, obviously, times have changed, it should be a little easier. I'm using almost a carbon copy of the party I used last week, though. It's going to be a lot of AoE and a lot of debuffing going on here to make sure I hit my marks. Yes. And of course, the gimmick of this fight, or maybe better wording is reference, because most things in Record Keeper are of course references, is a reference to the Imperial encampment outside of Doma. In fact, all the enemies that you fight in this are all the enemies that you fight when Sabin is chasing Cyan around. I think that's a cool reference. Whoops. Position size, center vertically. There we go. Okay, good. Just need to check my speed there. We actually want you to do that. Terra has cool shades because of her record material. It is Aiko's, the little fairy from FF1. It is her 99 record materia. It gives you a nice 15% boost to your mag, and a 15% boost to your mag, and blinds you, which really doesn't matter for most mages. This is probably better. Yeah, summons are really good for these. I mean, they're big ass groups of enemies. So, the more you salmon, the more you just kind of wreck face. A little less than the damage I would have wanted right there. So I should probably start using her, I think she has Titan. If you can bring in one other damage dealer for these, that would actually be your best situation. But none of these waves have over 60k health. So as long as you're doubling up on your salmon hits, and you're hitting max 99s each time, you're going to be sitting pretty okay. There is the caveat there of you do have to be hitting pretty high, close to max damage. But all in all, it's not terribly hard to pull off, at least this late in the game. The hone amounts on your summons are really what's going to do it for you, but with proper boosts, if you have better boosts and stuff, this is even easier because you can do stuff like spell blades or even blade bullets, shooter moves, since these boys are actually weak to water as well. You can get a lot of work done with pretty much any AoE that you pick. Just AoE is the king of the game here. Oh, also is instant death resist, because they do like to use their percentile attacks. Ooh, a major orb. Alright, I'm gonna try and look at the... Nice, okay, cool. My honest hope, and is kind of reinstates my opinion of stuff, y'all should pull on Banner 4. What with the 11 Torment coming. Because the chance that Ayame burst is going to help you out big time. Also, that item that we just got is going to be very important. I didn't realize that that's where that came from. Oh, if you already have Ayame Burst, don't worry about it. Wait, what the hell was that accessory then? Also, internet, please, behave. Huh. Well. Anyway. We got the Yeti. The big thing about the Yeti is he can stop you. It's a stop boss. Have fun. He does split damage, power, and magic, so you need to split your defenses. And will haste, protect, shell, and regen himself about halfway through the fight, so dispel that. It also has an attack boost to it, so make sure you can lower his stuff. Other than that, he's weak to fire and poison, so take advantage of that as you will. That's not the right screen. Oh. Apparently hard mode Yeti was rough. I'm interested. I'm interested in this. Bringing Mario to this fight would be terrible. This boss absorbs ice. Anyway. Seriously? Alright, these are temporary hiccups. For the most part. Anyway. Alright. Seems to start off pretty smoothly. I am worried about the amount of damage I brought to this fight. Alright, I'll be fine. Alright, the scariest thing is when he's going to start doing his AoE stops. Those are the big issue problem. Yeah, like that. I'm waiting for the buff. There it is. By the way, anybody seeing a bit of a black screen, you might want to try starting and stopping. I noticed that myself. I want to say yes, you can dispel green cherry. And that damage is still pretty consistent, so yes, you can dispel green cherry. It is actually just casting Shell, Haste, Protect on him. And he does get a flat, what's it called? Attack boost, but a Steel Power, Power Breakdown, anything along those lines will instantly stop that. This, however, is going to be rough. Yeah. So this damage is coming from the fact that the magic breakdown on him fell off. I'm just going to try and blitz him down. Oh, come on. A win's a win. That's not going to be a win, actually. Okay, there we go. Everybody fell over because they keep giving us stop mechanics without the accessories to deal with them. Luckily, Thief's Revenge can keep you alive, so that's all well and good. I'll lose 1 medal for deaths, I think. Maybe 2. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, the magic breakdown wore off. We kept getting stopped. It was just a bad scene all around. You laugh about the Vaughn solos everything, but there's a account I follow that for a bit they were clearing every fight with just Vaughn USB. If it's a magic caster, Vaughn USB with a runic roaming warrior can actually solo. Also, Yeah, sorry about that. I got connection problems all of a sudden out of nowhere, and it sucked. Well, at least I seem to have lost the weird problem happening on the left side of the screen from Friday. But connection problem still around. I may have to just call Cablevision at this point. Anywho, Apocalypse Plus is the goddess. What do you think about the goddess and the fact that it says it right here? Resistance is useless. Literally, actually. All of her attacks pierce. So you actually want to focus more on stacking debuffs. She has a permanent haste. She has a permanent Shelga, so you also want to focus on melee. She also omni-resists, so you want to focus on non-elemental. However, she only 70% resists, so with stacking and perils, you can pull something off. After a bit of time, she uses a Doom counter on you. That is 30%, 30 seconds. If you somehow revive the people who KO from Doom, they come back confused. Yeah, her haste and shell cannot be dispelled. Once she gets to a certain point, she starts using Lullaby, so you want sleep resist. She absorbs lightning, holy, and resists all elements. It's a hell of a fight. This doesn't sound fun. Well, it's more a DPS race. Because all of her attacks pierce, you actually don't have to worry about defense so much. I'm not bringing wall to this, because everything pierces. Instead, I have somebody with a dual breakdown, I have somebody with an M-blink. What's it called? We have hastes, we're going to have another 30%, and I have people that can attack very quickly. And even more so, my healer can sub in for a bit of damage if she need be. Yep, we're seeing a rare Kamari in this one. Oh no, have I gone through all of my Hyper Mighty G's? Okay. Crumb, guide me. Yeah, Setzer was my other option for Roaming Warrior, but I thought I would opt for, hold up a second, 7, 9, 11. I would opt for more boosts over other things. Oof, I'm already getting a little nervous. Okay. Now that physical attack is her token fight starting physical. She doesn't actually deal too much physical damage. Almost entirely magic based. Speaking of which, that Ultimate Thunder is real weak. Which is, the fact that Ultimate Thunder was weaker is really worrying. Yeah, this is entirely a DPS fight. I don't know if she has low health, but uh-oh. Well, there's our timer. Woofa! Okay. Alright, she can add a little bit of damage, but she's not going to break any banks. Alright, I was a little worried, but we're doing okay. It's just, can I deal with her damage? And I really need, I need the wool, I need the blank boy to get his super off pretty soon. To debuff her stats. Okay. Oh shit. I didn't see that Rasmo got put to sleep. That's no good. Wake up, Rasmo. Yeah, she doesn't do a lot of damage, does she? This is interesting. I was expecting, like, when they said all of her attacks pierce, I was expecting her to hit really hard, but she actually doesn't. It's time for the move. You know it, you love it. It's Combat King! Whew, okay. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Okay. You've made your point. Look, I wasn't expecting the magic casting goddess to punch me in the goddamn face. Yeah, I should have brought a buffer Ronza. This fight really wasn't that... Like, I was seeing the like, she always pierces and everything like that really kind of scared me from the onset. I forgot to refresh Hyper Mighty Guard. Oops. I don't need it. Zell's a champion. Yeah, that was a lot scarier in, like, on paper than in actuality. You just gotta be really aggressive. Oh, so thank you for the follow. Actually, move something down to, yeah, right about there. Okay, we got a man, I really wish I knew what was going on with my internet. Like, real talk, I've dropped 1,100 frames over an hour. It was good for a while, and then, like, yeah, near the latter half of this stream, been having problems. What am I saving for? The fest that's going on right now. I'm going to be using another 200 mithril before next Monday. None in general. I have a really goofy strategy where I actually pull on every banner. If you wanted my personal opinion, even though Tiny B is on it, Banner 4 is actually the strongest. It's weird and fucked up. But Banner 4 has a lot of real good stuff on it. Yeah. I did a stream yesterday going over each one, but like off the top of my head, all the USBs on Banner 4 are really gross. It has Ayame's BSB, which is like one of... It's the second best physical ice BSB. Shantoto's... No, Shantoto's thing isn't on there anymore. Oh, right. Corellia, Offma's stuff. Those are both really good. The Balthier's thing is like kind of a sneaky hit. It's really good to, boost your fire stuff, since it will pretty much constantly imperil. And Rex's BSB is really gross. And like the other thing that I should emphasize is I always tend to weigh utility a bit more than just pure damage. 3 is a great banner. 3's also almost entirely damage. There's 2 utility bursts on it, and 1 is terrible. I wouldn't drop 250 mithril into one banner. That's how you end up with a lot of dupes. Personally, I think 2 pulls is pretty good. Maybe 3 if you go 10 in 1 2 times. A 3rd pull is alright. When you pull 4 or more times, then you're on tilt. Then you're extremely on tilt, and you're not going to be happy with anything you get. Alright, so the big thing that we need to remember this time around, even though she is heavily part of our DPS, we do not want to forget the re-magic breakdown in. That's how we almost died last time. But then again, I am allowing myself to use some breaks this time around, so who knows? What the fuck? Oh, right, she's blinded. I'm stupid. Sometimes I forget that, you know, right, that blinds. That actually does have a downside to it. Why would I ever punch melee with a healer or with a cast? What? No, that's stupid. Who would do that? Damn it, now I gotta find another Hyper Mighty Yard. OSBs really don't sway me one way or another on banners, unless it's like Thunder God. And again, that is because of the way that I rank utility. I rank utility way, way higher than I do just pure damage. Mind you, OSBs do have a place. I'm not saying OSBs are bad. I just always rather like I'd rather my thing do like party-wide attack up than just hit hard, because it's gonna help. But I'm also crazy. I don't have the most correct opinions. I have my own opinions. There we go. Fixed. Okay, this is a little better. A little slower, though, as well. It's gonna be interesting to see where we end up once this boss starts doing its real damage. You will also note that I have not like the best weapon on Terra, but I have something that boosts her mind. Slapping as much mind-boosting gear as you can on your party is actually a path to success in this fight. And that's the really nice thing about Hyper Mighty Guard, is it lets you start using other things on your healers and not just have to bring Protect Shelga every time. It's been really fun actually bringing stuff like Curata to fights. Yes, Affliction Break affects his stop. Cuts its chance in half, which is fat lot of good for his ultimate stop. That one's just rude and almost always hits. Speak of the devil. Nice. Oh wait, no, not nice. That's the person with the dispel. Hiss. Run the risk here, but I think we need to have Setzer cast the Roaming Warrior, then cast Affliction Break, and then go back to full break. A good note for strategies on this boss: if you can't manage a stop accessory on everybody, which you probably can't, slap some instant death resist on them, because this boss does like its percentile attacks. Oh my god, that regen is gross! Oh, crap. Fuck him. It's just that they gave the Yeti pretty high mind. His stop lasts about 10 seconds for an average character. Oh dear. That's one of the worst characters. Get him with the dice! Yeah, it's a bit. But for each 50% of, or for each 50 points of mine you have on a character, they lower it by a second. Yeah, you see, Realm broke out pretty fast. Oh, here comes the determining factor. Nobody got hit. Nice. Perfect. Now, if you really want to do some real nice damage on, say, Locke, you would bring the fire shooter abilities. He can use those and do some real damage. But Thief's Revenge is also nice just because it heals him. I think letting myself use my brakes for the Sid missions is really fun because it actually lets me, lets me have fun, lets me do things. All right, I gotta go run a bit of the anniversary dungeon. Let's see, have I done the 30? I have. Let's do the 30 of weapon armor. That's good. Yeah, that'll leave me with 120 left, which is perfect for Sid mission. Not Sid mission. Piss. Jumpstart. And, the other thing. Oh, Piss, actually. Alfma needs to be swapped out. She's pretty much good to go. Yeah, ooh, she's super good to go. Which means I finally get to swap in the real good boy. Your friend and mine. Grimbleshins. Alright, this is my little intermission period where I have to run some power-up dungeon. What did I get for Grimbleshins that prompted the Memory Crystal 3? Fucking nothing. I just generally bring him as the dancer to everything. Like, he is my go-to dancer. I mean, also, I do have Moogle Dance, which is pretty okay. But, he is just my go-to dancer almost all the time. Kind of half as a joke, half not. So, I figured, fuck, he should just be 99 at this point. Close enough. Yeah, he's also your good buddy Grimbleshins. Isn't that enough for you? That's not what Grimbleshins can do for you, but what you can do for Grimbleshins. I'll probably do a full run of this this dungeon just to get it, get the completion for it. Yeah, I haven't done weapons and materials yet, so I'm doing this to get some mithril. Get 1 mithril. No one truly knows how to spell criminal shins, except for Loon. Loon is the only one, and he will take it to his grave. What are ice orbs used on? Yeah, so there's been a couple mentioned. Hailstorm, Full Break, the Chain Cast Black Mage abilities, like Chain Blizzaga, Chain... What's it called? Chain Blizzaga, Chain Wateraga uses them as well. Full Break. There's more, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Holy Might! And Holy eventually is going to be good once it gets that nice buff. Oh yes, the good wave. It's here. Yes, good. Yes! Yeah, I know Gigantar is better, but it doesn't sound as good. Yeah, let's spin the wheel a bit. I'm actually I'm trying to get the holy cross move off there as soon as possible. That way I can, work it into any strategies I might be coming up with. Yeah, let's spin a wheel. Let's roll them bones. I got 3 spins. Hell yeah. Oh! Yeah! Nice. Oh, right, the vitality motes are gold. That's gonna happen way more often now. Back in my day, there were only 3 gold prizes. Damn. Alright. Fuck yeah! Oh no, I hadn't done the 110 yet for that, and I was just trying to burn a somewhat exact bit of stamina. Okay. Well, if this party worked well the first time around, surely it will just work well the second time as well. Well. And we interrupt it with the fart trumpets. I love that her sprite is just too dang big. It's like, no, I'll put you on screen. Nope. I'm too dang big. I'm a large lady, she yells. Umaru, yeah, it's fucked up that Umaru is like the rough fight of this event, really. Nah, nothing good. I got some boats and a crystal. Anyway. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You're a strong lady, aren't you? Ooh, Kamari! Kamari, please stay up. For the love of God, Kamari. Good. Get that dual break. Come back in. Oh, that's right. She has higher stats in this. This is the start of higher stat bosses. Well, remember, Squirrel Tokens, all of her attacks pierce. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna burn her down, but there's not much I could do either way. Oh, Kamari tries. He doesn't get the flashiest moves, but, you know. Oh, I'm healing. Just, you know, Yuna takes a bit of work up to her healing. Yeah, Yuna is hashtag good. She is yeah, he's like good. Ooh, what's that? My imblank's gone. My imblank. Blue. Yeah, the jump start for this, as you would expect, is quite a bit easier because again, the whole gimmick of her fight is it is a DPS race, 100%. So when you you have a head start on that DPS race, it's kind of laughable. Combat King! Quiz? Ooh! The spicy move. Alright, let's just finish this up. Pictured me not giving a shit about your bullcrap anymore. I will heal everyone to full, it doesn't matter who they are. People think that the moats will be a bit, or the, what's it called? The roulette will be a bit tight, is because you need, like, something along the lines of 120, chips. Yo, who wants to do number 28? Show me your new cool toys. Come at me. I don't do the super big raid on stream, because what's it called? I do those on separate videos down the lines. Let's see, what do I have for actually for 6? Oh, I know. Where's he at? Yes. Wait a minute. You gotta know, Okay, those are ranged. And... okay, cool. So you need to actually be in the front row. Can you use ranged weapons, my friend? I'd figured that you can't. Okay. That's fine. It's time to do the move. Okay. Let's get this room started up. Nice. God. Wow, you pulled something for him, didn't you? You got him to 99 already. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Fast mime. Yeah, DJ, I do normal multiplayer stuff with a different crew. We can get started with this crew, because it shouldn't be too hard. And then other people can hop in for the harder version if they want. We'll just give it another couple seconds. When you put it that way, Squirrel Token, it sounds really rude. But no, yeah, I have a crew of people that I play D&D with, that I do it with. Alright, yeah, let's just hop in with this. When you realize that the brown part isn't the front of the mask, it's the black part on Shadow. Ooh, multiplayer's been acting up a bit. Ugh. Hell yeah. fuck that arm. Oh, that's a good animation. Here in frozen time, Shadow waits. Like Go-Go comes in playing Rock of Ages. Yeah, Armageddon Blast is a real good animation. Oh, V Prisoner. Come now. Oh, he's showing off your new... Actually, I told everybody to show off their new toys. So, that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that one. Yeah, Orb Fests are real good for fixing your gold situation overall. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. I was like, what 6-star relic is that one? Oof, look at that. Look at that 100% complete fucking lightning there. And that gill. Look at that gill! I really gotta set up stamps for the waiting room, because I never use it. I never used to use the waiting room because we would just go when we did the other stuff. Alright. I'm definitely gonna use Shadow's stuff this time around. I wanna see how good these ninja moves I've been hearing so much about are. Shadow's my enabler. The super soul break on him lets him pull those off real fast and real good. I mean, that happened, Squirrel. I did all the dungeons in both orb sets and only had 900. Sometimes you get bad luck on the drops. Oh, Morty. Morty. Alright. Wow, that one's single target? Huh. We may be lacking a bit in the defensive category. Oofa! Oh, right. Is that the one that uses your HP? Either way. Not entirely bad. We actually have a Lightning Imperial team going on here. Huh, look at that. Alright. Look, Leo's in the back row, alright? Jesus! Oh no! Oh no! There's the numbers! Old Fair is such a fantastic burst. Alright, let's take a peep at some banners. Oh shit. Spare History's Truth. Yeah, I'll use Brutal Blast. Okay. So, Starting off with Kaganui, which is Abandoned Past. With a small chance to stop on it. A weird thing for it to be on there. So we got 10... Hold a second there. Okay. They switched to music. Alright. So, this is somewhat of a copy of Edge's USB. It's 10 dark hits. Random targets temporarily cause the user's dark attacks to have reduced delay. If the user uses mirror image, the user has mirror image. Ninja abilities will trigger Vanishing Blade, dealing up to 2 physical dark non-elemental attacks. Number of attacks depends on the number of images. So it's very, very similar to what's it called? Edge's USB. I'm going to look up Edge's real fast because I can't remember, but I feel like this is different somehow. Chaotic Edges. The temporary uses reduced delay. Alright, so the difference here is Edges does water and lightning, whereas Abandoned Pass here does non-elemental. Yes, and that's the other thing, is that Shadow has Life Siphon and an SSB that gives him 2 blinks, so he can ramp up a little better than Edge can. So, in that regard, I kind of ranked this a bit higher. The other thing that changed recently is that in Japan, the ninja moves got way fucking better. They were, right now, pretty alright. They were a very goofy gimmick that was, in my opinion, sometimes a little hard to get going, mattering on what the boss does. The ninja moves in Japan went from 2, 3, and 4 hits to 3, 5, and 7 hits. Put in combination with this stuff, that becomes a little ridiculous. That really rolls out of control pretty fast. And again, the fact that Shadow has a Super Soul Break that allows him to activate this way faster does rank this a little bit higher on my list. It's not gonna destroy as much stuff as, say, Cloud USB did, but it's getting up there. I still think it's very nice. So, yeah. One little change can change an opinion on something a lot. Dark as Wild, Final Trump. This is stupid. This is, like, really weird, but let's look at it real fast. So, it's a pentabreak to random targets, and you enter Gambling Break. While in Gambling Break, anytime you use a support attack that deals damage, Gambling Break deals 2 physical attacks to 1 target and lowers its attack, mag, defense, or resistance. Random, you can't pick. Hoofa. This is... It's not consistent. That's its problem. It definitely has a nice gimmick. I think if it rotated through the breaks, like you had a pool of breaks to pull from, yeah, that's the thing. With some Ultras, it's better if you have his BSB. You can USB into BSB, and then everything stacks while you do the BSB commands. The problem is, if you're using this on its own, it loses some of the luster, because you can do, like, you do this and then you have him using, like, I guess Affliction Break and Full Break, you can run that way. But the problem is, say if a boss isn't only physical and you're running a physical team against it, you could go an entire fight and just keep rolling resistance and magic breakdowns and never roll anything that actually helps you out. It's a bit too random for my taste. I think if it was a pool of 4 and you pulled from that pool and you kept pulling different ones until you loop and repeat, and then it reshuffles that way. Sort of like pulling from a deck. I think it would be better, but it's goof. It's real goof. Fantastic if you have his BSB, a little goof on its own. Yes, that is a good thing to note, is that what the chase is it's way more damage for Setzer. That is an extra 2 hits. What does Setzer have to do with a deck? Like a deck of cards. It's called Final Trump. Or are you making a bad joke? Anyway. Yes, with his BSB this is fantastic. But yeah, the other thing is that it's a way more aggressive support. He's dealing way more damage every time he uses an ability. Bone Club. So Bone Club here. So 7 physical ice hits to all targets temporarily infused with the power of ice. Okay. Command 2. We're going to start with that one. Deal 3 physical hits to one target temporarily in an attack resistance bargain. Command 1. Restore a moderate amount of HP to one target, proportional to their max health, and remove delay from that user's actions. So, yeah, you can just dole out instant casts for kind of free. It's very, very gross. Really kind of makes Umaru as a character. Eventually, it should be noted, just a moment. It should be noted down the line, let's say, just off the top of my head, 5 months, maybe when, well actually, let me see right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-ish around months, when we hit the 3rd anniversary, we'll get an ability that is a monk ice ability, which will be extremely good with this burst. But it alone is actually very good for enabling your team. Oh, and you can use Shooter. That's a big note. Shuriken Storm. Very good for farming orb fests. No. So this is 7 instant physical dark with an in dark on it. Marker Death is 4 physical, 1 target. Dance of Death is 2 physical, AoE dark. Pretty standard abilities, but the big thing is it is a infused dark on Shadow, which allows him to utilize those ninja moves way better, even if you don't go into the actual burst abilities too much. Synergizes really well with those new dark abilities. Very, very nice in that regard. Death Strike Darts. This is mostly Mega Flare. Mostly Mega Flare may be one of the best support breaks out there. An attack mag 50% reducer on the intro. Sometimes may deal 14 hits, which is gross. And then an attack defense 20%, magic resistance 20%. Very, very nice. And again, as the prisoner pointed out earlier, this stacks 100% with the USB. So if you USB BSB, and then just go back and forth with the BSB commands, that boss won't be dealing too much damage, and you'll be dealing a lot of damage to it. Cloak of Darkness. I believe this is, yep, Start in Dark. Once again, fantastic for those new ninja abilities. It just gets you going right from the get-go. Not to mention that all of his stuff, all of his breaks are dark-based, so just very nice. Okay. Right, okay, no. That other thing is something else. Just going to shove that to the side. Second Chance. Increase the duration of stat debuffs, which is fantastic for Setzer. Again, another very nice legend materia that plays even without anything for the character, and once you have a couple of his breaks, is pretty much even better. Ooh, is that light armor? That is light armor. That is a very nice light armor. Snow Scarf. The highest defense armor in the game. No. Green Cherry. For 3 turns, lower the user's defense a large amount, raise the user's attack a massive amount, and enter Green Cherry mode. While in Green Cherry mode, the user automatically uses Attack, Ice Storm, Slam, or Take Aim. I don't like breaks that get rid of my control of a character, and especially when it's like, some of these things are okay, some aren't. Yeah, that one's not fantastic. It might be okay with certain combinations of stuff, but for my initial look, it's not great. Ichigeki! So aside from having a chance to instant KO, Ichigeki is 8 instant physical hits and 2 physical blinks. Pretty much fully sets up those new ninja moves right away, and his USB. Great in combination with the USB, and great in combination with just those new ninja moves. Oh no, 3 snow scarves. Sorry. Although it's a pretty okay light armor. It's a very nice light armor. Anyway. Death Turret. Red card. 7 ranged physical attacks to random targets, temporarily lower their attack. It's a full breakdown. And a small chance to deal 14 hits. Full breakdowns are nice. They're very nice. Also stacks with all of his other breaks. There's no overlap in Setzer's breaks, pretty much. Which is very nice. Speaking of which, remember how I said there's still no overlap in his breaks? Well, guess what? There's still no overlap in his breaks. If you somehow got Setzer 4 bars and you used every one of his, both his supers, his USB, and his BSB, there would be no overlap. The other thing that's very nice about Fixed Dice is every time it deals, let me get the exact numbers right here, it will always deal 19,998 damage every time. Each one of those dice always deals 3,303 damage, 6 times random targets. I like it because it's a 50% breakdown. But yeah, overall, a pretty good banner. Honestly, it's a shame that it came during Fest, but like, Kaganui, there we go. is very good. Final Trump is a little weird. I'm not fully sold on it, but it's good if you have the BSB. Bone Club is great. Master's Voice is great. Shuriken Storm shows its age, but still isn't terrible because of the In Dark. Mostly Mega Flare is a fantastic debuffer. Both of these Legend Materials are great. Green Cherry is a little weak, but the other 3 supers on this banner are very nice. Nope. Oh, I got an enhancer. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Ferris is AoE, where Setzer is very single target. Alright. Right Blade. So, which I just want to point out right here, this is just a reskin of an Aron weapon. But anyway, Bushido Oblivion. Deal 8 physical fire non-elemental to one target, temporarily infuse the caster with fire, and enter major retaliate stance. Increase the damage of the user's critical hits. This, it was really funny because this move came out. When this came out in Japan, we saw this break and we're like, this is the worst thing ever. God Scion, you suck. Then the new samurai moves came out. This is pretty much made for the 4-hit samurai ability that plays off retaliation. And with those 2 in combination, it's extremely nice. Also, yes, as V's Prisoner points out, very good if you're running retaliation meta, because his high retaliate stance deals way more damage than a normal retaliate. And again, he can then do some pretty nasty damage with that 5-star samurai ability. A sleeper hit. I wasn't expecting Scion to come out with a move that actually made him worthwhile, but oh boy, he sure did, didn't he? The Da Vinci Brush. Divine Portrait. Portrait of a Goddess. Instantly large heal amount. Instantly heal a large amount of health. Grant Stone Skin 30% and remove delay from actions. There's the key part of that. The heal and the Stone Skin are nice, but the remove delay is fantastic. It's a healer USB, so it's going to do exactly what it is on cover. It is going to heal a lot and keep you up, but the nice thing is that it enables your attackers with that remove delay. Helmet of Wonders, here we go, the new boy, go. Punishing Meteor, we saw this in the multiplayer section, but let's go over it again. Deals 8 physical or magic, mattering what's your higher stat. Temporarily raise the attack and magic of all your allies in moderate amount and grant haste. So it's Onion Burst. It's Onion Burst with Mime as an action and a 4-hit mattering on your stats. This is actually very strong. I wasn't expecting Go-Go to come out with such a strong burst. But yeah, an attack mag that is pretty much DPS oriented with that quick mime is actually very strong. Oh gal. So, deal 8 physical attacks to one target and temporarily lower the user's defense, raise its attack a large amount, and reduce the delay from the user's actions for 3 turns. Command 1 is Feral Flame. He enters Rage mode, either dealing 3 physical attacks to all targets, 3 physical attacks to one target, or 1 physical attack to one target, all fire non-elemental. Feral Healing he enters a healing rage. Restore a small amount of HP to all allies, proportional to your max health. Restore a very large amount of HP, proportional to your health, to their health. And restore a small amount of HP to one ally, proportional to their health. I already don't like when they take control of a character away from me. Like, at all. And then just being, sometimes he only hits once. Sometimes he only heals one character. Oops. We don't know what to do with Gao. It's really sad because Gao is a character that can do interesting stuff with. I don't mind them taking control away. I don't really mind that too much, but just going, sometimes he sucks. Sometimes he's bad, actually. Yeah. Gao will either be busted or useless. We can't really have an in-between. And unfortunately, he is very much continuing to head towards the useless category. Sorry, Gao. I love you in my 6th playthrough right now, but ooh, they don't like you here. Oops. Okay. Muramasa. So this was the thing that like really kind of also enables Cyan if you get the USB and this. Because it's 8 physical attacks to one target, raise critical chance, and enable the user to temporarily counter. Deal 1 physical attack, healing the user. Deal 4 physicals, and raise attack, lower defense. This combined with the sorry, I just had a really bad brain fart. This combined with the USB, which does increase crit damage, and this increased crit chance, as well as this bargain on Command 2, really synergizes well. And yeah, even without that, just the fact that he enters, gets a crit boost, and a retaliate on entrance, has that bargain, and then you can just go into the samurai moves from that. He doesn't get fired or anything, but it's a nice starter. I cannot remember if Cyan can Life Siphon, but if you bring like Life Siphon and that Samurai 5 ability, yeah, it's good. Like the Samurai abilities, they're good for a lot of the Samurai people. They fixed Cyan. Cyan was really bad, and that 5-star Samurai ability really kind of made Cyan better. Speaking of which, begin the battle and fired. Again, just made purely to synergize with A, his USB, and B, those new samurai abilities. Okay, let's talk about this Legend Materia and how it is very bleh. Because this synergizes only with his BSB. Like, if you pull this and don't have his BSB, you're gonna have a very sad day. It's unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate. Because Go-Go's like a cool and interesting character, but this sucks. It sucks. It's a bad Legend Materia. All his Legend Materia is the Man Mimic. Great. Cool. Anyway, Maul the Beast. Deal 7 physical or magic non-elemental attacks to a target. Restore moderate amount of HP to all your allies and Asuna them. Very nice, actually. Compare this to some of the other things. Well, actually, no. His BSB owns. So no, this is just great. As I will always say, having those percentile medicas on not your healers are fantastic. Because it'll keep your party going. Oh hey, it's shiny thing. Oh hey, it's a rage. They remove control of Gal from you. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I really don't like the rage breaks that they have for Gal. They're bad. They're bad. Earth Blues, on the other hand, is very nice. It's an AoE, white magic earth, hit to all targets, and attack defense down. A big thing to note, it's a weapon with an earth booster on it, which is something you don't see very much at all. The animation for it is also pretty fantastic. Yeah, this is good. It solidifies Mog in that sort of weird place as like this white mage debuffer, kind of in the same place that Crimbleshins is, but different. Seven's Armlet is a weird one for Soulspire, because it's a percentile heal and a Suna with also a nice 100% defense raise. Again, I can't stress enough how much I like percentile medicas on non-attackers, non-healers. Add in the fact that it has a 100% defense buff and an Asuna on it. Yeah! No, it's good! It's actually a really strong super. And that's it. That's the whole banner. The ultras are great. The bursts are 2 hits and a very strong miss. Sorry, Gal. The legendaries are 1 hit, 1 miss. And then the supers are 3 hits, 1 miss. Pretty much anything Gal related on this banner is bad. And the Thornlit, I really don't like it. It's a shame that the banner that fixes Cyan has to have so many misses on it. It's really, really sad, actually. Because Cyan's a pretty cool character. I like Cyan. And I like that they actually found a way to make Cyan work. I wish they would find a way to make Gal work, but oops. Is he worse than Princess Sarah? No. Sarah is great if you get her bursts, or her breaks. But anyway, let's drop some gems. Oops, there they go, right out of my pocket. One of these days, Warrior Blade. One of these days I'll finish the Warrior Blade. Yeah. No, don't worry, I was expecting shiny thing. Like, anytime I look at a banner and I say, oh, this thing sucks, I always expect to pull it immediately. But yeah, that's it for the banners. Banner 1 is extremely strong. Banner 2 is... it fixes some people, but it has some real misses on it. I do not recommend Banner 2 unless you really like Cyan. If you super like Cyan, go ahead. But it has some serious misses. Whereas Banner 1 is pretty good all around. It's got one weird thing on it, and that's Joker's Wild. Everything else on Banner 1 is pretty fantastic, actually. Oh, okay, no, Green Cherry kind of sucks. Green Cherry kind of sucks. But that's about it. Whew, and that is a good stream. I guess right here at the end of the video, I will still mention, hey, You can always catch my streams for Record Keeper, generally whenever bonus battles drop. If it's the first time catching a stream, you should hit that little heart in the upper right. Follow, drop a follow, say that you want notifications, that way you see when I go live. I don't only play Record Keeper, actually. It's wild, actually. I know, right? I'm actually, right now, I have a XCOM series going on Thursdays. I'm playing FF6 on Fridays. Wednesdays and Saturdays are kind of a random day. Hey, thank you for the follow. Also, I'll drop that. Remember, subs are half off right now. For $2.50, you can help support even more, and you get a cool little emote out of it. But let's do that. Let's do that outro. Fuck, what event is next? What event is even next? I don't know. I didn't keep up with this shit. I think it's Dissidia? Is it the Dissidia one? It is Dissidia. Okay. So, that was it for the FF6 event. The next event is either... It's going to be like one of three things. There's a Dissidia event, there's a 2 event, and Mobius is still kind of looming over our head. That could drop at any moment. That's very unlikely, but it still could happen. Who knows? But until then, I'll see you next time.